Okay, so the last thing we have to talk about is how to name each of your mock-ups. We went through these really quick on how to put the design on them, and then you're done. Move on, blah, 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 blah. But we didn't talk about what to name them. Okay, so this is the format that it's going to be. Let me turn this on and I'll type it. Okay, we are going to have an ID, followed by a dash, followed by the type, followed by a dash, followed by color. So let me shrink this down so we can definitely see what we're talking about. Okay, this is how all of them have to be named. You are going to come up with the ID, and you're going to get the type and color from over here. So let's say again that we are working on this design right here. Okay, so we know it says Daddy's Little Cheesehead. You're going to have to come up with a name, and that's going to be the name that we're going to use. So let's come back over here. So it's Daddy's Little Cheesehead. I would call this one, and again, this has to be all caps. You can save it as a ping. It's got to be all caps with these little hyphens. So I just call this one Daddy Cheesehead. Okay, you can name it whatever you want. You don't want to have any special characters. Like you could name this Daddy's Cheesehead, but you don't want to make it Daddy's, apostrophe Cheesehead, because that will screw you up. So just name it Daddy Cheesehead dash, and then you just look over here. If you're doing a t-shirt, if you're doing a lady shirt, you would go ladies. Hold on here. Where's my cursor? Let's go in here. Okay. So if you're doing a lady shirt, it would be ladies dash. Okay, if you're doing a t-shirt, it would be t-shirt. If you're doing a hoodie, it would say hoodie. If you're doing a Bella, it would be Bella, and so on and so on. All of these, you just look at what they're called. So Daddy Cheesehead dash can wrap dash. Okay, the next part is the color. The color are these codes right here. Usually they're just 3 letters. Sometimes they're longer. Sometimes, like this one, even longer still. So if you were doing this one, it would be Kel. So then we can look at that and instantly know. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Okay. We will know that, where's my mouse? Where's my cursor? Okay. So in this case, we know the design is Daddy Cheesehead on a lady shirt that's Kelly green. Okay. If we were going to do a wine bag, look what the colors are here. Okay. It's natural. I'll make this a little more clear. This is actually natural. So you'd go Daddy. Again, you wouldn't put the Daddy Cheesehead on a wine bag, but in this case, let's just do it. Wine bag hyphen natural. Do everything in all caps with these hyphens. Okay. So if let's say you're doing, multiple shirts. Okay, so let's say you're doing t-shirt, white. So that one would be called white. And then you'd also have one called Cheesehead t-shirt Kel, right? Because you have a white version and a green version, a dark green version. Okay, so you're going to want to do that for everything. You're going to save them in a folder that will look like this. So when you turn in your folder, when you upload these into your Dropbox or wherever we're going to have you put them, you're going to have it, it'll look like this. I can get rid of this here. Okay, you're going to have all these code names. So you're going to make, for each mock-up you're doing, each design, like here's Daddy Cheesehead. So you'd make a folder called Daddy Cheesehead, and in there is where you'd put the things. So for example, Green Bay Grill. So this is what you'd end up giving me. Okay, a folder called Green Bay Girl, which is the ID that you came up with. Green Bay Girl dash apron dash white. Green Bay Girl dash Bella dash TBK, which is black. You know, Bella dash white. Bib gold. Bib green. Green Bay Girl can wrap green. See how easy it is to kind of understand it? Green Bay Girl pillowcase cream. Sometimes when you have the colors for the tote bags, you might end up like this. White underscore DGN. I'll show you that real quick. Let me turn this off. And this one, oh, not this one. Tote bags. These are all white underscore and then a color. So this one is the color for navy blue. So if that was going to be your thing, you'd go Daddy Cheesehead dash tote bag dash WHT underscore SPN, or whatever the color is. You'd actually be doing WHT underscore WGN for the DGN for the Packers, right? So that's how you name these. It's very important you make them all look exactly the same with that same version. The other thing you'll notice is you'll see the designs. Here's one that says design dash off-white. So this one is if you had to change the design to make it look good on the pillow or the wine bag or the apron or whatever, make sure you include that version that you saved, and that's just the design. Okay, that's just the design, not the mock-up, just the design that goes on it. So this is one that would go on the black, actually, but you know what I mean. So I know that is a lot of stuff to kind of keep in mind. After you do it a bunch of times, it will be super easy. Each store, this is a typical store, okay? There's usually 10 to 12 separate designs. Some of them you won't have to put them on, you might not have to put some of them on the bibs or the onesies, like, that one here, the you can't deflate these puppies, or I just want to drink wine. Well, you're not going to put that on the onesie or the bib, but, when it's all said and done, inside each of these folders, if you would add all of them up, all of the files in here, you're going to be looking at, maybe about 140 to 150 images that we need made, mock-ups for individual things, and that is what we will use to make up individual stores. So that is how you do it. If you have any questions, reach out to me and ask. And good luck. All right? Okay.